What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Trev. We is back with another video. And today, y'all, we are going to be making a design for my clothing brand, Embraced Studios by Scratch. For those of y'all who don't know, I also run a clothing brand that y'all can follow. I may put a picture up or just have the link in the description. But yeah, man, I done had my brand for going on 4 years, and I designed a lot of my pieces. And I also still work with other designers as well. But since I do make a lot of my stuff, I just want to show y'all how I do that from scratch. So this video is going to be completely freestyle off top. I don't even know what I'm finna make yet, but we about to get into it together. So let's get into it, man. So first thing first, we're going to start off on Pinterest to find some inspiration. So off rip, let's just scroll for a little bit, because like I said, I don't know what I want to make for real. So let's just scroll, man. I definitely do know I'm going for a simple vibe, so probably not nothing that's graphic heavy. I like this. Word department. Okay. For those of y'all who don't know about Pinterest, anytime you hit something that you like, more stuff like that is gonna pop up. So now that I click that hoodie, more items are gonna pop up that I would most likely end up liking. So we're gonna take a few minutes to just see what catches my attention, something that I want to recreate for my clothing brand. So like I said, I'm going for a simple vibe, definitely. Okay, off rip, I know I like this. So we just gonna go ahead and save this, download image. Let me make sure it's saved. Yep, we got that. Okay. Go back on Pinterest. All right, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Well, perfect. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I already kind of got my inspiration that quick. It's different for everybody, but and then I like this Acne Studios tee as well. So these hard too, I ain't gonna lie. Save image. All right. So I pretty much got my inspiration, believe it or not. So, and this is the inspo for the shirts, because I think I might make a set. I might make a summer set. So first thing first, let's start off by working on the shorts. So let's bring some inspiration pictures back in here. So right here, we're gonna put this to the top right. Boom. Let's add this one. Perfect. And then we can add the last one. So all of these are just my inspiration pictures and basically what I'll be going off of. So just for y'all to get a clear look, we kind of got like some fleece reversed baggy sweats with high distressing. Same thing for these sweats. But what I'm thinking though, y'all, I'm gonna put them on some shorts like these. So since we doing that, the first thing I need to do is, actually, let me give y'all a little cheat code, man. So we're gonna go to ChatGPT and we are going to add this exact same picture and say, send me this without the design on it. So let's just let that load. A little cheat code, y'all, when it comes to this design and stuff, man, is a lot of people are worried about AI taking over. As a current 6-figure designer, bro, I can tell you that AI is not gonna completely take over designing, but I would definitely say if you're designing, bro, and you trying to get into it and make a lot of money, you need to use AI actually, bruh. And a lot of people will disagree with me maybe. Now I'm not saying use AI to make your whole design, but use it to your advantage, because you gotta understand, bro, AI is only gonna get better. It's only gonna get stronger. So if you are someone who's like, oh man, AI, they use AI, man, bruh, you gonna get left behind, gang. Like, you either gonna get with the program or get left. Simple. Like, it's a nigga right now on Photoshop who is struggling to get these shorts. And y'all see how simple I just got those same exact shorts that I wanted without going through all the extra hassle. So that's just a little free game, man. Don't be afraid to use AI. Just use it to your ability, and then of course still add your own creativity on top of it. Simple. But anyway, now that we got that out the way, let's move this inspiration a little bit. So this is the main one that we going off of. Move this down here. All right, y'all. So the first thing I'm gonna do personally is we gonna add like an acid wash type of effect, just to give it some texture. By the way, as I've told y'all before in previous videos, all of my tools that I'm using are in my bio, so y'all can purchase them and use them yourself, as well as my mockups. So I'm not gatekeeping nothing, man. Everything that I'm using, y'all have the same access to. So I would definitely say take advantage, because when I started off designing, I didn't have none of these resources. So, but now that we added that, let's add like a burnt type of effect. Wrong brush. Let's go back to the sun faded. Boom, boom, boom. That's all we need. Now let's just play with the blendings. This is perfect. We're gonna turn that down a little more. Now that we got that, let's add, well, before we do any of that, let's go ahead and get our design. So this is an eagle. So let me just see something right quick. Let's just type eagle with flames. His didn't have flames on it, so I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I already seen one that I like, but I'm just kind of trying to keep looking through the rest of these right quick. But you know what? We're gonna go with our gut, man. I like this one a lot, so this is the one we're gonna use. So we're gonna download that image. Now we are going to open up a new canvas. And let's bring this right here. So I don't even know if I'm gonna use it like this yet. I'm just trying to see how it'll look once I do my effect. So you're gonna turn down the saturation, y'all. I really didn't have to do it with this image because it's already gray and white. So clip mask with the second layer, make it gray, and just throw it on there. And go to hard mix, and then go to curves, and let's just play around with, see how we end up looking. This don't look bad. I like it. So we're gonna use this one. Now let me see something, because I may or may not do this. We'll go ahead and just keep clicking it. So before I do that, let me show y'all what I'm doing. So now I'm removing the background off of this image. I could easily go into photo room and just remove it, but since this image doesn't look that difficult when it comes to removing it, I'll just tap all of them one by one. So you're gonna go to the saturation. You know what, let me go back. My bad, y'all, I know I'm going quick. I'm going back for y'all too, by the way. Hit this S up top. Now that you're on the S, click around the image. Now click all of the white spots, simple. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And I'm not gonna click all the white spots, but I'm gonna just get majority of them. And I'll be honest too, y'all, sometimes doing this is aggravating because when I click the wrong thing, it'll make the whole image gray and I gotta restart. So hopefully that does not happen. Just take your time clicking these white spots, bro, because y'all don't want to restart. And I'll be transparent and let y'all know, like, there's a different way how you can probably not restart, but I don't know it yet. You know, I want y'all to keep in mind that I'm also a designer who is very skilled and I'm making 6 figures, but I'm still learning. So y'all got to do the same thing. Always learn. Don't ever feel like you at a point to where you don't need to learn anything, because that's when you start. That's when you're gonna start going wrong, bro. Getting a big head, thinking you know it all. Okay. So we're gonna hit a few more spots and then we'll be done with this part. And just off of me doing this, I kind of already know the direction that I'm gonna go in. As far as the top. Alright, y'all, so we just gonna rock out with all of these white spots instead of doing the rest of them. So now you're gonna get 3 fingers. 3 fingers, y'all. Swipe the screen. Hit cut. Now that you've cut the image, you can take the background off and see all of the white spots that I did not click are still there. But the way we get rid of that is by going to this magician tool, saturation, bottom right brightness, and drag this all the way to black. So now all of those white spots are gone. Simple. So now we have our image that we're gonna use to replace the eagle from the original design. So now we're gonna come back over here, add this on there, and I know exactly what I'm finna do. We're gonna throw this right here, clip mask it. Now let's go to our distress brushes and let's go to fog. Fog is a real good brush for like blending distressing, not the crazy one with like all the small cracks, but just blending the image in. So as y'all can see, that's what we are doing. Let me also make this image a little thinner. So let's duplicate that just to give it a little more pop. And that's smooth, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I like this. Let's add those layers together. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Flip horizontal. Turn it the other way. Okay. Yep, there we go. So I'll be honest, y'all, at this point, I don't really need these inspo images because now I'm just about to go off of what I done made. So now that we have this base down pack, which we're gonna make a little bit smaller. Yeah. Now that we have this base down pack, let's go ahead and add some sketches on the design to give it a little more pop. So from here, we're gonna just type sketched icons. You can sketch a lot of stuff yourself, and I do, but sometimes I also use these images as well, just to save some time. So we're just gonna save a few sketches. I like this too. So y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm literally just downloading and saving all of these images that I like and want to use. So now let's go back to the shorts, and one by one we are going to add all of these on top of the shorts. So clip mask that. Okay, so with this image, we're just gonna wait on that one since it don't have a white background. This one might be the same, but that's why we're gonna turn that saturation down. Perfect. So let's just add this right here. Turn the blending down some. I did like this one as well. And with this one, we're gonna kind of make this a little bigger. And let's just add some distressing around it. Perfect. Make sure we still going. Turn the saturation down. And I hope y'all following what I'm doing, even though I'm not talking as much. I just want y'all to pay close attention. So is that all of them in this one? Just delete this. We're gonna use the original brush. All right, y'all, this is how we looking so far, but I think we missing one more still. And it might be this one. Hold on. Gotta add Jesus on that, man. Everybody watching, Jesus loves you. No cap. Jesus love you. We're gonna add this at the top. All right, I think we missing just one, y'all. So we finna go back on Pinterest. Crazy. As soon as I open, I find another image that I like. So we using it. How about this? We gonna add you right here. Turn that down. Remove that. And then let's bring her back up to the top. And now I'm thinking about this would be perfect for my logo placement that I'm gonna do. So now the last thing I'm gonna do, y'all, just to finalize these, is add like sketched icons. So we just gonna use this. And we're gonna use this. Just to kind of fill in these gaps a little more. Perfect. All right, y'all. So for my logo, I'm gonna keep this part kind of simple. Actually, what I'll do just for y'all is I'll make myself a custom logo. I'm gonna just do one though, and we still gonna keep it simple. So we're gonna start off with the font. Like I said, I'm on a simple vibe. So the way how y'all can get y'all letters to be not full is just come over here. I'm gonna restart. Come over here, add text, hit this, hit that. Attributes all the way to the right, hit the middle one. Now when you type, the letter will be empty like that. So Embrace Studio, we just gonna go E. Let's see. Embraced. Actually, let's play with this E on top. Actually, y'all, let's try something. Let's duplicate that, reverse it. Better yet, let's do this. So we're gonna combine these E's, go back to the original one, and now we finna erasing it. So let's turn this opacity down so we can see the difference, not get the two mixed up. And we just gonna erase all in this logo, and we're gonna get, well no, we're gonna leave that there. So we only erasing the insides. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I don't want this to be no long video, so I'm about to get ready to just stop it. We only gonna do the shorts on this video, but of course, y'all let me know how y'all like watching me design for my brand live, and I'll definitely make another one, but I don't want the video to be super long, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with just the shorts. So I like this. So boom, we got that for the custom logo. And then we're gonna add the E, embraced underneath it. And actually, let's take that curve out. Yeah, I like that. And let me see something just to play around. We just gonna leave one open. And matter of fact, for embraced, let's do this. We're gonna go embraced. Perfect. There we go, y'all. So we're gonna rock out with this for the logo. And now, let's go back to the shorts. Add that logo on there. Right here is the perfect spot for it. And now let's just blend this in. Gonna throw a little distressing on that. All right, y'all, and we are all done. So these are some basically like long john fleece sweat shorts. I probably won't drop this design. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. The whole point of this video is really just to teach y'all, show y'all the ins and outs. So if y'all have any questions, man, just comment below and we'll have a new video uploaded very soon. But this is exactly what I would do if I was designing a product for my clothing brand. And again, y'all make sure y'all go follow my clothing brand, Embrace Studios on Instagram. Embraced Studios on Instagram. So, like I said, I'm gonna probably put that up in a picture, but y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, and we'll have another video up shortly. Appreciate y'all for watching.